the origin of the Chosen character is kind of funny because it was back in 2020 that we were doing the like Viva Smosh Vegas. We were playing blackjack, and they were like, "Who do you want to play?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have this character named Aunt Carolyn. It's like this middle-aged one. I'll play her." Great. And I show up to set, and they for some reason they didn't have the right stuff for it. I don't know if there was a mix-up of some sort, and they didn't have the right like wig or shirt or something.
We'll talk to
them. And we'll deal with it.
I'll handle.
We'll handle it. We'll handle it. So I was like, shit, I don't know if this works. And nearby, like I think literally on a rack was the wolf. And like
it's like this part in Solo.
And like
what's your name? Like,
and I was like, so like the outfit was there, and I knew that black katana was there, and the sunglasses. Like I happened to just kind of find all of those things and just put them on. Because I had kind of thought of this character a little bit, because I'm like, this is a very real type of guy that I've met in middle school. I was similar to him in middle school.
Yeah.
Like, just there's so many guys like that. And so I was like, okay. And I just put it all on. I was like, it's change of plans. Last minute, I'm going to be this character. And then when I show up and they're like, what's your name? And I just, sitting there not knowing, I was just like, Spencer Agnew. It just was like, fuck it, whatever. And then later on, I was like, okay, I figure out because that's gonna be confusing as hell for everyone.
Well, I remember everyone coming out of the room laughing because I had to go.
You weren't even in the room.
Yeah, I was supposed to be, and then I got pulled away because I think I had to edit something. And then everyone came out of the room like laughing, and they're like, "Oh, like wait till you like see this video." I was like, "Why? What happened?" They were like, "No, like just wait." I was like, "No, somebody tell me like what happens in the episode." And I finally saw the footage, and he's like, "My name is Spencer Agnew." I fucking died. So,
yeah, no, obviously I to the Chosen. I mean, his name is still Spencer Agnew.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No,
there's always comments on. I love the fans who are so dedicated that on every single one, it's like, oh yeah, the Chosen, aka Spencer.
Yeah,
it's very funny.
But I like one of the things that I feel like we've talked about several times is kind of the beauty of the Chosen is that like it's not corny as hell, like that there is a Chosen in all of us.
Well, no. So my For You page on TikTok is
Yeah.
filled to the brim with Chosens.
Yeah.
Chosens are a very real character. It's
Yeah.
it's just like typically a dude. He's typically in his early 20s or late teens. There's definitely older Chosens and younger. And it's anyone who just is trying to put on an aura of humility, though.
Yeah.
It's because you go too braggadocious and then that's a chat. That's like, no, it's got to be that. It's got to be like, no, I have honor.
Yeah.
And I am going to show you respect.
Yeah, it's showing restraint.
But still having the most massive ego somewhere of like, yes, I have tons of power, but I will not show it here. I don't need to. Like,
there's also like the hipster element of like, oh, like you guys don't understand like the deep cuts or like, like something you're passionate about, like you're always defensive about.
Yeah, and it's just always it's having more information, but I don't need to hold you.
Yeah, yeah.
I am aware of so many things.
Yeah.
It's those kids you knew who were like, yeah, the CIA reached out to me.
Yeah.
Or they're going to. But yeah, speedrunners, Chosens, oftentimes. Trying to think of the Chosen. Oh, I've often joked that Taylor Lautner Chosen.
Oh yeah.
Because he went on Saturday Night Live and did a bunch of karate, and I'm like, he's that's extremely Chosen of you.
People who do like backflips in public.
If you do a backflip if nobody asks you and you do a backflip, you're chosen.
Yeah.
Sorry,
you might be a chosen.
You're a
Tommy loves
every single person. No, I get so many TikToks of people with the Power Ranger like thing on their wrist. Mm-hmm. They're like Blue Ranger, and they like do the whole thing. I'm like, you're a chosen.
Yeah,
that's a chosen.
If I could tell an aside real fast. So I did cross country in middle school, and it was at a meet. I think I was in 7th or 8th grade. I'm gonna say 7th. But but there were these cups, like these styrofoam cups, and I was like bored before the meet, and I kind of cut out the bottoms, and I was wearing them like bracers, and I was just kind of fucking around like by myself, and then I saw like two like popular girls laughing at me, and I was like, okay, like, yeah, like I just had to like, because what do you say? Like, I was too young to like, I don't know, like play it off as a joke. Like, they just caught me fucking in 4K. Like, I was doing that. I fully had the bracers on and was just like goofing around by myself. But anyways,
I in elementary school, you know, people would tie like long sleeve shirts or hoodies around.
oh yeah,
I
yeah.
would sometimes do it across
Mhm.
and tie it underneath my right or left armpit sleeves so that it would be like a shoulder pad on one side.
A pauldron, if you will.
Like guts from
Yeah.
extremely chosen.
Close one eye.
I have been chosen. No, it's every dude does chosen shit like that.
Yeah,
I believe almost every. I believe almost every person. I'm gonna go so far. I think when people aren't looking, they may not admit to it. People in moments when they think they're not being seen, they do stuff where they're like, yeah.
I love using two towels when I come out of the shower so I can wear one kind of like a hooded cloak, like
yes. Or like Christ.
Yes. Christ is the original chosen. Like, I think we need to.
There's literally that movie. There's a movie called like Chosen.
Yeah.
Or The Chosen, and it's Jesus. And I keep thinking of what can I tweet from my Chosen account, being like, huh.
If we ever do another Oops All Chosen, it's like one of us has to show up as Jesus. Be like, I misunderstood.
I am the chosen. Yeah, Jesus was definitely chosen.